And welcome to this week's show. Look who's back, Andrea. And we have the Mazda CX-30 Turbo.
A few months ago, we had the Mazda 3 Turbo, and I can't wait to get in this one and take it for a ride.
So recently, Mazda introduced an all-wheel drive Mazda 3 hatchback and sedan, and then they turbocharged it. And that's basically what we're working with this CX-30. What's under the hood?
We've got a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine with a 6-speed automatic transmission. And on premium fuel, you get 250 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque.
Now, if you run on regular gas, which most people probably will, it's 227 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. But, Andrea, we should probably tell everybody, this engine, even on regular gas, competes with premium alternatives, right?
Does it ever? And they don't even have the torque that this has.
So we're talking premium cars like the Audi Q3, the Mercedes GLA. What else is there?
The Volvo XC40, the BMW X1.
Have very similar horsepower to this, but this has a lot more torque.
Yeah.
So we had a chance to drive the Mazda 3 version of this with a turbocharged engine. And our takeaway from that is it was very polished and refined, smooth and quiet, and kind of not what we expected. But this one feels a little different.
This one feels different. This one has more of an SUV suspension. You can feel more bumps in the road. It still has a quiet cabin and it's still smooth and powerful, but you definitely feel a different drive. Although the Mazda 3 Turbo is a car, so obviously you're going to get a different feel. And here's the thing, Mazda actually says that their buyer for the Mazda 3 Turbo and this CX-30 Turbo is a more mature buyer.
A mature enthusiast. Is that me? Am I a mature enthusiast?
It could be, Zach. It could be.
So basically what it comes down to, okay, you like more power, you like more refinement, but you got the money. And typically if you got the money, you're a little older.
Really what this comes down to is that this is the Mazda 3 all jacked up. It comes with an 8.8-inch screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It is no longer a touchscreen, so you have to control it with the controller at the center console. How would you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm too. It reminds me a lot of how Audis used to be.
Yeah, and it's good. And there's no fingerprints on the screen. I'm okay with that.
It comes with a load of standard features, really everything that you could ask for, from a heated steering wheel to heated front seats. It has the moonroof. It's a one-touch moonroof. And it also has a power tailgate.
You know what? I'm doing all the driving. It's time for Andrea to drive.
Now, we talked about luxury brands, but how about the non-luxury brands? Mazda says the CX-30 is cross-shop with the Chevrolet Trailblazer and the Hyundai Kona.
They're hoping, though, that this is actually, with this turbo version, going to be cross-shop with those more expensive German imports. But we did a little research, and we came to the conclusion that I think its closest competitor is actually its sibling.
I know, the CX-5, and the CX-5 represents 43% of Mazda's sales in Canada.
And the reason why we think this is the closest competitor, because that CX-5 GT Turbo, this is also a GT, is just over $39,000. How much is this?
This one's $36,250.
Not much in it.
And you just get so much more with the CX-5 space-wise.
Yeah, bigger back seat, bigger cargo area. If you're a family, that's the one you're going to want.
Mazda, you nailed it with this CX-30 Turbo, from the handling to the drive to the fit and finish of the interior.
Yeah, you know what? Who would have thought that a car company comes out with a vehicle with more power and people want it? Crazy, right? Well, Andrea, because you're back on the show, you get the honors of saying goodbye to everybody.
Aw, how nice. Well, that's it for this week on Motoring TV. Stay tuned for more stories about cars and the people who drive them.
One take, nice.
If you consider Motoring TV's been on the air for 30 plus years, there's no doubt you've missed a few episodes. Well, there's a couple of ways you can catch up and make sure you don't miss anything. First, you can go to YouTube and look up just segments or complete shows. Also, if you want to know what we're doing, like today on a daily basis, just go to our Facebook page. And also, you can go to motoringtvshop.com, get some cool swag. Oh, there's also that Instagram thing.